baseman. He's in there with a double. Speedy Boy playing right field today. And Sydney Swing splits the left side of the infield for a base hit. Hawaii's on third, runners on the corners, just one out. A wild pitch to Phil Blunt will allow Hawaii to score, and Swing takes second. And Blunt draws the walk. That brings Castro to the plate with a one out. And he's going to ground out to the second baseman. Fielder's choice. Runners on the corners, two out. And Chase Preza now grounds out to the pitcher to end the inning. Rook's on the board on a couple of base hits and a wild pitch. And Buchanan goes down swinging. Ace able to pick up a strikeout. That's his second so far. And that makes three as Justin Moreland goes down swinging. That brings up Jordan Von Matt, who grounds out to the first baseman. Preza able to field it himself and record the out. Another good inning from Ace. And Lewis Storm now grounding out. Aiden Broderick also grounds out. That brings up Ben Waters. And that'll be a two-out base hit for him. And he's going to turn that into a double. George McBash now. Little pop hit. That won't leave the infield. That's caught by the third baseman to end the inning. Eddie Spaghetti is at second today. He's leading things off in the third for the Bidoofs. Good play by McBash to get the out. And that'll be the Bidoofs' first base hit of the day as Billy Baxter sends one over the shortstop. And Jimothy Kekton draws a walk in just 4 pitches. And that's hit high and somewhat deep depth to left field, but Swing has plenty of time to catch it. And Jimmy Caliburn grounds out to end the inning. Bidoof's able to get their first base runners of the day, but not able to capitalize. Hawaii's aboard with a base hit, but a victim of a double play. Phil Blunt now grounds out to the third baseman, Moreland. Quick inning for Jaren Maxson. Catone leading things off this frame. He's aboard as Speedy Boy not able to make that catch, but he does stop it from becoming an extra base hit. And Buchanan flies up to the first baseman in the foul territory. And Moreland grounds into a double play to end the inning. Castro leading things off for the Rooks here in the 5th. He'll ground out to Moreland for the first out of the inning. And Preza draws a walk. That's Maxson's second of the game. And Storm is able to leg out what would have been a double play. That brings up Broderick, who grounds out to third to end the inning. And Von Matt will fly out to center. Blunt's able to make the catch. Eddie Spaghetti hits one high to shallow left, and that's caught by Swing without a problem. And this one's going to deep center field. It'll drop down in front of Blunt. He's not able to catch it, but he cuts it off. And that'll be a double for Billy Baxter. And with 2 outs, Jimothy Kekton flies out to center field to end the inning. Ben Waters grounding out. That brings up McBash with 1 out. With a full count, he draws a walk. Hawaii looking for his 3rd hit of the day, won't find it. And that'll be a great diving catch from Caliburn in center today. Close game. We're tied 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Speedy Boy leading things off for the Bidoofs. That's going to split the right side of the infield. He's aboard. They're going to keep him close to first. And Speedy's a victim of a double play. And that brings up Catone with 2 outs. And that won't leave the infield. That is a ground out to second base to end the inning. Good fielding and catch and throw from Storm and Preza. Phil Blunt draws a walk with a full count and 8 pitches. Jaron Maxson going 107 pitches this game. They bring Adam Squigley in now in the 7th. He's able to get 1, but the double play isn't converted, so that allows Preza to come aboard. He gets a base hit up the middle of the infield, and Storm flies out to center. That brings up Broderick with 2 outs, runners on first and second. And that should be no problem for Caliburn to end the inning. Buchanan now leading things off for the Bidoofs here in the bottom of the 7th. He's aboard with a base hit. Ace Faulkner just 67 pitches through 6 innings. His at-bats are starting to get longer though here in the 7th. He gets Von Matt to go down swinging. That brings up Eddie Spaghetti with 2 outs, a runner on first. And that should end the inning. Ben Waters leading things off here in the 8th for the Rooks. That'll be a weakly hit ball, and he's able to reach. McBash hits one to shallow center. Plenty of hang time on that, but it's dropped by Caliburn. Hawaii now hits one high to left field. It's going deep, but not deep enough. That'll be caught. Sydney Swing sends one to center field. That'll drop for a base hit and an RBI as Waters is around to score. Phil Blunt with 1 out, runner on first and second. So one's high to left field, but should be caught. Van Matt with the put away, and that brings up Castro, who sends one to the first baseman. An error on the play by Squigley trying to cover, but it won't impact the scoreboard. Rooks with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Bidoofs hoping to find themselves on the scoreboard. Great outing from Ace Faulkner thus far. That'll drop for a base hit in front of the right fielder, Broderick. And Speedy Boy goes down swinging. Caliburn now with 2 outs, a runner on first. And he's going to reach on a weakly hit infield ball. Catone with 2 outs. And he reaches on a ball that slowly rolls to the pitcher's mound. Base is loaded, 2 outs. And Faulkner able to get out of it, but not before he hits 115 pitches. A low velocity but effective knuckle curve. That sneaks by the second baseman for Lewis Storm. He's aboard in the top of the 9th. Rook's looking to add some insurance. Broder grounds into a fielder's choice. Ben Waters hits one high but shallow. Caught by the shortstop. 2 outs now. McBash gets a hold of one and sends it to center field, but too much hang time, not enough distance, and it's caught. Do or die now for the Bidoofs. They're down 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Moreland, Von Matt, and Spaghetti due up. Moreland goes down swinging. Von Matt draws a walk. Faulkner's still out there. I imagine they pull him after that one. And they do. Mason Brown out there. He draws. Eddie Spaghetti draws a walk off him. 1 out. Bases with runners on first and second. Brown able to get a strikeout for out number 2. And that'll be caught by left fielder Sidney Swing to end the game. Rook's able to win their first of the prospect tournament. They win 2-0. 127 pitches for Ace Faulkner. 8 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, no earned runs. And Brown with 2 outs to pick up a save. Extra base hits for Waters and Hawaii on the Rooks and Baxter on the Bidoofs. Each team with several runners left on base.